Welcome everyone to another good week, man. What a weekend it was. What a Halloween weekend it was. Hope all my viewers were safe out there this Halloween weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Or if you guys have kids, hope you guys took them out trick-or-treating. Because I know I went trick-or-treating last night because I meet the same high requirement as a kid, technically still. But man, oh man, what a good weekend it was. David, how you doing over there, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing lovely, man. Man, oh man, Broncos won, man. Broncos won. It's funny how you predicted last week on the show Bradley Chubb is gonna be traded, and he traded to Miami.
Yep.
But before we get over there, let's go to New York Giants, man. New York Giants finally got a wake up call. They traded their wide receiver out. David, what happened here, man? What happened, buddy?
With the Giants, simple. They just turnovers. I mean, I don't want to put blame, but James didn't help the situation with those two fumbles. The offense did not look good at all. They were due for a bad game. They have the bye week this week. They were due for a bad game, but they got some games coming up where they could win. So, uh, fingers crossed. But hopefully they pull through.
But David did not like they didn't get help either because Tyler Lockett fumbled the ball, which gave him the ball touchdown. Not like they.
Yes, but we fumbled twice on inside, like I think it was the 30-yard line twice. So I mean, one fumble compared to two. I mean, they scored on both times. So
Okay. You know what's funny was that Ben was called Geno Smith at his post game conference. He gave a big thank you to Ben McAdoo, the man who started him over Eli Manning, which cost Ben McAdoo a job. But man, oh man, it was a good win by
Ben
Seattle.
McAdoo suck. He I shouldn't say that. He doesn't suck. He just wasn't a fit for the Giants. Some coaches just
He,
aren't a fit.
he took the Giants to the playoffs his first season there, bro. So I don't know about that one. Ben McAdoo did do that, even though you guys did get your butts whooped in Green Bay, but he did take you
Oh
out.
yeah, I know.
Oh, man, but let's see what happens, man. Giants hopefully has a wake up call. All right, now let's go to the New York Jets, man. New York Jets, another New York team that got a wake up call this weekend. Got the Patriots, man. Patriots are in a difficult situation. They got two quarterbacks right now. If you were in the Patriots and Bill Belichick, true, right? Would you go Mac? Would you go with Mac Jones and or that kid Zappy? Yeah, too.
Mac Jones made the Pro Bowl last year. How can you not go with him? Zappy played against two of the worst defenses in the NFL. I would 100% go with Mac Jones.
Okay. And what do you think the Jets need to learn from this game?
The Jets, they learned that Zach Wilson struggled a lot. Uh, I mean, listen, their running game was hurt. I mean, I get it. They were another team that was due for a bad game. I mean, I picked both the Patriots and the Seahawks last week. So uh I knew they were both due for a bad game. So and Belichick was not going to lose to the Jets. So
Okay. And what again that was, man. All right. While we're still in the New York area, man, Buffalo Bills are still cooking it up, still getting the W. They shut down Green Bay on Sunday Night Football. Rodgers lost his fifth game in a row. Fifth game in a row. Who's in more of a struggle right now, Rodgers or Tom Brady? Because both of them are losing games. And unfortunately, Tom Brady, before us getting so sorry about what happened to you and your wife at the divorce. You never want to wish that on
yeah,
anybody,
of course.
even though the memes we saw on social media was insane. But who's in big of a struggle right now, Rodgers or Brady? Because both of them are losing right now.
Rodgers just has young wide receivers. I mean, think about having three rookie and second year wide receivers come in to fill Devontae Adams' void. I mean, if you're Tom Brady, would you rather have those targets or would you rather have the targets you have? The defense has been awful for the Tampa Bay, so that has not helped at all, too. And him and Mike Evans just hasn't been on the same page, but they will.
Okay, so you think Rodgers is in a bigger hole right now than Brady?
Yeah, Rodgers, I mean, their offensive line didn't protect him at all.
Okay. And Buffalo Bills did have a shut. They did shut them down. The Buffalo Bills came to play, man. That's
They
gonna be
did.
scary every game we go. Now, David, right now we're almost in the halfway mark season wise, buddy. Which team right now you think is in like panic mode? Panic. You would say that they should get this stuff in panic mode. Which team right now you think is the most biggest panic mode right now?
I kind of have two, and they're both from the same division. I think Green Bay and I
Okay.
think the Vikings, because the Vikings, they do this every year. They do well in the beginning, then they just tail off. They did just trade for Heineke, however you say his name, the tight end from Detroit. They traded for him. So it's definitely going to give Cousins a different target. but the Vikings usually disappear towards the end of the year, where I think Rodgers will start clicking towards the end of the year. So I think Vikings and Packers, both of them.
And the Chicago did pick up Chase Poole today from the
Yeah, no, yep. But
and
they
the
also traded their best player in Roquan Smith. So
100%. And you know the funny thing is, Packers were in the freaking hunt for that as well, but the Steelers wanted a higher second round pick, and the Bears gave it to them.
yep.
Yeah, man. So now, like we're coming in season, we see now Russell Wilson finally picked up his game. He finally won the game on Sunday. Finally, after losing games he should have won, but
Yep.
let's forget about it. Do you think this is a start of something now, or you think they just got lucky because they went against Trevor Lawrence, a team that's not that good?
Uh, I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, why wouldn't Judy and Hamlin want to get traded? They said they wanted to stay after that game. So something's happening where they want to get traded before, but now they don't want to get traded. So maybe they're starting to click now, all of them and stuff like that. I understand why they traded Bradley Chubb because he's on the end of his rookie contract and he's going to get paid a massive amount of money and they probably wouldn't be able to afford him. So I think honestly that might be why they traded him, but I don't know. I think the offense will start clicking eventually. It's going to take time.
Okay, let's see what happens, man. It's getting interesting, man. The season's getting interesting, man. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Yeah, let's see. Give me 1 second, David. Give me
Yep,
one.
you're good.
Sorry about that. When you live in
You're good.
households, these many people, you got a lot of noise pollution. All right, back to where we were going. All right, that's where we started. Where we left off. But Rodgers. Okay.
Broncos.
Hey, Broncos. Now, like Broncos, they did make a move today. They traded Bradley Chubb for the first round pick to Miami. You think that was a smart move for them to do that? They traded the best defensive player and got him out of the team.
Yeah, because if they can't re-sign him, what are you going to get in return? Zero. They have no first round picks. Why would you? I would have done it. And if I was Dolphins, I would have done it too.
But first round pick, that's a big pick to trade.
Do you realize who the Dolphins? Remember when they traded for Trey? Remember when they traded that pick for Trey Lance? Do you know who they got in return?
Yes, I know.
They got Tyreek Hill. I forgot who else was their other first round pick, and Bradley Chubb.
Yeah,
Are you really gonna complain with all those players? Tyreek Hill might have the first ever 2,000 yard receiving ever in NFL history.
that is crazy too because he didn't even have that with Mahomes. He's gonna have that with Tua. That is insane, bro.
Yep.
Insane. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, the picks. I have it up right now. The three picks that San Fran gave to the Dolphins: Waddle, Tyreek Hill, and Bradley Chubb.
That's insane, bro. Insane. While we're still talking about over that area about picks, man, trading picks, the Raiders invested heavily in Devontae Adams. This Sunday, they got shut down by the New Orleans Saints, bro.
Yeah.
New Orleans Saints, man. This is a team that's in big panic mode. Because if I was Josh McDaniel, I'll be panic mode. But you paid Devontae Adams a lot of money. A lot. You didn't pay him peanuts. You paid him a lot of money. And then you guys got shut down by the New Orleans Saints. That's embarrassing right there.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I don't think I honestly, even when they traded for Devontae Adams, I didn't think they would go anywhere. I'm not concerned.
Really, I really thought Devontae Adams was gonna change that team up, bro.
Nah.
It's
Wide
insane.
receiver, I mean, if it was a different position, maybe, but not wide receiver. You get the ball, what? You get 10 targets a game?
Yeah, but like, come on, man. But look what Tyreek Hill's doing in Miami, though. Tyreek Hill literally flipped the switch in Miami as well.
Name another good wide receiver on the Raiders.
Oh yeah, the tight end. I got a name.
Not wide receiver, I said, not tight end, not Waller.
Okay, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that's him.
Exactly.
But same
Hunter Rethro is their probably second best wide receiver.
thing. Okay.
Or would you rather have Tyreek Hill by Waddle, who's having his career year this year too?
Yeah, man. You got a point. You got a point there. I'm not gonna argue with you, buddy. I'm not gonna argue. Not gonna argue, man. Not gonna argue. Man, we saw the Niners kick it up this weekend, bro.
What
Niners.
did I tell you? I
30.
told you. I from the get go, I said it was going to be 49ers versus the Bills in the Super Bowl. I would not want to play the 49ers right now. They're playing smash mouth football right now. I'm telling you.
Hey, it's too early, David. I don't want to say that, buddy.
Listen, when they played the Chiefs 2 weeks ago,
Yeah,
McCaffrey didn't even learn the playbook yet, and they still played him. Now they're all starting to come together. I would not want to play the 49ers right now in the NFC.
100%, man. Because he threw for a touchdown, he passed for a touchdown, and he ran for a touchdown. Man,
I mean, all kidding aside, in the NFC, who would you be afraid of in the NFC? The Vikings? I mean, who else would you be afraid of?
there's nobody that good. NFC is not that hot this year.
That's what I mean.
You know, the funny thing was, even though we said it was gonna be hot, we,
Who?
we thought the NFC was gonna be hot, but NFC is looking dead this year, man.
I'm sorry, I'm not a believer in the Eagles either. I think, it hurts me to say this, but the Cowboys, I would be more afraid of than the Eagles.
Why you say that?
Dude, their running attack, their defense. I mean, listen, they're finally playing football they should have done from 3 years ago. Run the freaking ball. You have two good running backs. Pollard last week had a career game. Zeke's just gonna punish you every time he runs the ball. That sets you up for play action. You don't have the best wide receivers. You got CeeDee Lamb. Other than that, you really don't have another receiver. You have a decent tight end. Run the freaking ball. You have a good defense. Play field position.
Okay. You know, man, they definitely came to play, man. That team is something else. Let's see, man. Let's see what happens, man. Niners, whew. It's crazy part is David was saying that all this year. The Niners, 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 and they finally got something cooking over there. All right, before we end the of daily show, man, weekly show, let's talk about the Bengals and Browns game, man. Bengals did not have Jamar Chase, and it definitely bit them in the ass in this one because they lost to Jacoby Brissett. I don't know how the hell does any man lose to Jacoby Brissett?
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, it's funny. I picked the Bengals, but I bet the Browns. So, I, well, that's also before I knew Jamar Chase was out. When we did the show, we didn't know Jamar Chase was going to be
100%
out.
we did not know he's out. He's out for
Yeah.
6, 8 weeks, I believe. 6, 8 weeks.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. Like, we didn't know that, but I'm not writing off the Bengals. They didn't play well in the second half. I mean, their defense didn't give up a touchdown in the second half all year. They gave up a bunch against the Browns. It's one game.
Okay. Okay. Let's
I
get
do think this was a wake up call for the Browns, saying that we are pretty freaking good. We can be good. Wait till they get Watson back. It's gonna be soon.
100% that this team is definitely looking kind of scary. I
Yeah.
was surprised that they came close to neck with Ravens. How many more games is he out for Watson?
Is it 11 games? I think, right? Or 8 games?
I think 8 games. 8 games. I think it's 8. Please,
Is it 8? Then he should be back probably in a week or two. Then
I think it's 11. They've got a deal done. Yeah. All right. As you guys know, we do our weekly picks. Unfortunately, two of our fellow brothers are not here today, Tony and John Paul.
do you know who they did? They tell you who they took yet or not?
No, they did not tell me who they took yet, but I will get the scores, who they took. But I know David's happy this week, man. The finals for this week were David was 10. David 10 was I was 5. Tony was 7. Jean Paul was 8. First time in I think 6 out of 7 after 8 weeks, Tony finished that low. If you guys been watching the show, Tony's been finishing first week every week. And me, I've been finishing bottom every week for some reason. But
That's my. I'm starting to catch up now. I got to start catching up a little bit. So
I think you definitely caught up over there. This week I definitely helped you out.
well, don't forget the one weekend I had only like 7 too, and he had like 11. So he definitely trumped me in that one.
Yeah, you guys are definitely neck to neck. Definitely neck to neck. And me, I'm on the bottom. Hopefully, I need one good week. One good week. Please, NFL, help me. All right, man. This is a Thursday night football game. It's Eagles versus Texans, buddy. Who are we going with?
Eagles.
I'm on Eagles as well. Next game up, we got the Colts versus Patriots. Be advised, Colts just released their offensive coordinator today.
Where's that game at? Do you know?
New England.
Oof.
I'm going with Colts.
Do I think Belichick could put 2 consecutive good games in a row? Yes, but I don't know, man. The Colts might come out to play. I'm gonna go with New England.
I mean, Frank Wright's job is on the line now. Yes, Frank Wright's job is on the line. So next game we got Green Bay versus Lions. Will Riders go 6 losses in a row?
Green Bay.
I'm gonna go Detroit Lions.
Huh.
Next game we got is Chargers versus Falcons in Atlanta.
What time's that game? 1 o'clock?
1 o'clock.
Oof. Those 1 o'clock games are scary. I'm going Chargers because they just came off a bye.
Okay, I'm gonna go Chargers as well. Next game we got is big divisional matchup. We got what's his name? I forgot. Josh Allen coming into New York Jets home versus Zach Wilson. David, who you going, buddy?
Bills.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Bills as well. Vikings versus the Commanders.
Vikings.
Commanders. Believe in the process. I tell you, my friend. Believe.
Okay.
You will succeed. Next up, we got the Carolina Panthers versus the Bengals. I got Bengals.
I got Bengals too.
I knew that was the obvious one. Next up, we got the Raiders versus the Jaguars. I got the Jaguars.
I got the Raiders.
Okay. Next up, we got the Dolphins versus the Chicago Bears.
Dolphins.
This is a hard one.
How's it a hard one?
It's a hard one, buddy.
Bless you. They just traded their two best defenders away. Go with the Bears. You like going with the underdog. Go with the Bears. I wouldn't be honestly. All kidding aside, I wouldn't be surprised if the Bears win though.
I'm gonna go with Dolphins. I'm gonna cover myself this week. I'm gonna cover myself.
Do you realize last week all the teams that you changed actually won? All the teams that if you would stay with your original.
All right, I'll go Chicago Bears. I said Chicago. All right.
No, I'm saying I don't know if you knew that. I think you changed 3 or 4 of them. I think 3 or 4 of them won your original one.
I think Dave was trying to get me not to jinx his team to win. That's why telling me to jump over the boat. But I see how that's funny. Next up, we got a big divisional matchup. We got the Seattle Seahawks playing the Arizona Cardinals in Phoenix.
Arizona big.
I got Seahawks winning this game. I got Seahawks. We got a big game. The LA Rams and the Buccaneers. Both teams are coming off losses right now. Who you got, David?
Ooh, who is it's who? Tampa and who?
Rams.
Ooh. Where is it at?
Tampa.
I don't know, man. The Rams been having the Tampa's number lately. But do I think I'm going with Tampa.
Okay, I'm gonna go with. Let's say defense win championships, and this is a hard one right here. I'm gonna go LA Rams. I know I usually never go against Brady.
I think honestly, I wouldn't either pick. I wouldn't be like, oh my god. I think either team. Honestly,
is that both teams just had their struggles right now, but it's kind of hard.
Yeah, no, I think one of them. But the thing is, Cooper Kupp he might play. He's not definitely playing. So.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a big one. And that defense still has even the amount of money they spend on that defense. You would think that defense would be number one, but they've been garbage.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this is the game where the Rams turn around. So I would not be surprised.
I mean, they got to turn around with the amount of money they got invested in these guys.
Yeah, I know.
Jamal, what's his name? Ramsey's the number one paid cornerback in the league.
Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey. Then you got the other dude, Donald. Then you got Stafford making money. You got Cooper with big contracts. You got 4 big contracts there. I mean,
I'm saying I'm like 50-50. This is like the first pick. I could honestly say like I have no idea. I could go with either team.
Okay. Next game we got, buddy, the Tennessee Titans versus the Kansas City Chiefs.
Chiefs.
I'm gonna go Titans.
Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if they win. But I don't know if Tannehill's gonna play.
Who?
Tannehill.
Oh yeah, that shit. Thanks for reminding me that. I forgot about that.
But honestly, Derrick Henry, if he runs the ball like he did last week, I think they'll beat the Chiefs.
I'm gonna go with Chiefs with this. I'm changing this one. I didn't know that point. I got Chiefs winning. Next game we got, because this game is in Arrowhead. And winning an Arrowhead is not easy.
Oh yeah, I know.
Those fans are insane. You ever watch a game out there?
Nah. Why the hell would I go to Kansas City for?
Never know. Next game we got is the Ravens versus the Saints, buddy. Who you got winning? Monday Night Football.
Ravens.
I'm gonna go with the Saints.
I'm not mad at that.
100%. Yep. Hope all of you want to enjoy the show this week. Hope you guys make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And before we end the show, I just have to ask one question to my friend David. Why the New York hell? I mean, your friend said about you was fake Italian. You're a definition of fake Italian. I knew your pizza was garbage in New Jersey. Now the fact that you in New Jersey Italians are eating your cannolis with forks, what the hell is this bull crap? That's all today.
You don't eat a candy bar with your fork and knife?
No, I do not. You eat a candy bar with a fork and knife? Please don't tell me you do that, buddy. Come on. I really would have to come to New Jersey and test their water out.
I'm kidding. Nah.
What the hell you decided
I told you the reason why I did. I've never once ate a ganule. It's not cannoli. It's ganule with a fork, with a fork, knife, whatever. I did it because I ate like crap the weekend. So I don't want to eat all that sugar and carbs and stuff. That's the only reason why.
So now you're trying to watch it. So you blame me a figure for this one. But you're stupid. Okay.
If you would have seen what I ate this weekend, then yes, you would understand. I did damage this weekend.
Oh, that's good. How was the Halloween weekend? Was it good?
Yeah, it was good. It was very busy. I can't complain.
That's good, buddy. That's good. All right, hope everyone enjoyed the show, and hope you guys all have a good week.